Hello everyone, I'm here with Kostka. How's it going, buddy?
Hello, I'm amazing, and thanks for an invitation for
You're
another
welcome.
round of Bus Simulator 18 multiplayer.
Okay, the reason we're doing this video is to show Paul how we're doing our last run, which is from Central Bus Station to Main Station and then to the Four Spokes. Even though it doesn't say it, it has to be the Four Spokes, just so you know that. So make sure, as you can see in the route here, that you have all four spokes checked here in the business park. Even though it does not say it, I'm sure this is the problem. It's not giving you the objective as marked as done. So thank you to Kostka for pointing that out. It's still a little bug that's in the game. So make sure, Paul, that you have instead of anything around here, you have these four spokes marked in the business park where it says minimum 4 stops. Okay, so let's get into this route and let's do it. Me and Kostka are going to do it at the same time. And hopefully we're not going to get into any accidents or run over potholes or smash into each other.
Or being abducted by aliens.
Or being abducted by aliens. Make sure it's also on roundabout and that you don't have maintenance or vacation, because that'll also count as a failure for the objective.
Alright, so I'm starting up.
Go.
I'm just waiting for you.
Yep.
I'm be there too early.
Perfect. Alright.
I just need to adjust my seat, which set the transmission to reverse. Now it's forward.
Passenger lights are on. Retarder is on to level 1. Let's get the limiter on. I use the limiter as well.
Well, I don't care if I exceed the speed limit a little bit. It's not my safe. I'm not gonna pay for it. But yeah, I'm trying to not get caught.
Alright, so you're already there?
Yeah, I'm...
Platform 1?
Yeah, getting
and I gotta be careful because you spawned the traffic, so I have to be careful now. Right, so the first bus to touch the street actually spawns the traffic, which I unfortunately did not know. And I smashed into a bus in a previous trial run that we did. Alright, and in the bus area of Central Station, there is a speed limit of 20.
Is there?
If you have the if you have the speed limiter on. I did not know that.
That's why I never use a speed limiter. 20 is just too little.
I think it's more realistic this way, and we can avoid getting traffic tickets.
It is, to be honest, but like, still.
Right, so why didn't all my doors open?
Maybe because you have some locked?
Oh, you're so right. I forgot to unlock my doors. Good call, buddy. Good call. You just saved me probably a 5-star run.
Yeah, that's like a part of one of the updates that from now on, like, you will not get the minus points while you're driving alone.
Cool.
Because when the game released, you would get like minus points even for driving with locked doors towards the first stop.
Right.
Alone.
Oh, you don't get that anymore?
Yeah, you didn't get any penalty for driving with locked doors.
Right.
Until you get passengers on board. Then after that you will get minus points, but until then
passengers listening to loud music. Hey, look at that. Things are already starting to go south.
Sorry. I'll turn it down.
Okay, but yeah, thanks a lot, dude. Okay, let's try and avoid all this crap here. Remember, there are 2 potholes in the red light. So the bus is heavy, so braking has to be done early and for a longer period of time, because the The bendy bus is a lot more, it's a lot heavier than the rest, so it takes a longer time for it to stop.
Yeah, also that's the main reason why I use the retarder at the moment, even though I normally drive without it. But the bendy bus is just so heavy that it's hard to brake.
Level 1 retarder?
Yeah, level 1.
Yeah, same here. So you're gonna be on vacation?
Yeah, I'll be traveling next 2 weeks.
Nice.
But hopefully I will have some content ready for YouTube to upload, even though I didn't upload for like a month. But that changes now, because I already released Project Cars video while you're watching this.
Perfect.
And then we recorded GTA
GTA 5,
today.
yeah. That police station, that's the one I'm gonna put.
Yeah, and hopefully, maybe even I'll be able to record some more things.
Nice.
Today.
The first dispatch 6, was really easy, by the way.
Yeah. It was really easy.
Yeah, dispatch 1 was the police station. That was good. I like that one.
So I'll wait here at the main station a little bit. Just not to
be
too
there
far
soon.
from you. Also,
Yep.
I have like 2 minutes time above my limit, so in real life I would have to wait here for 2 minutes.
Right.
But since we didn't turn on the too early event, I could just drive off. I'm not mean, I'm not rude, so I'll wait.
Thanks, dude. I'm just at the traffic light, ready to turn left.
My phone battery drained again.
Even though I ran a light before and I didn't even realize was there. I totally missed it.
Sometimes it happens.
It happens. It's that daydreaming thing.
You know, yesterday Kitty caught a fish. Yeah, well, she hardly got wet. She was just lying there on top of the aquarium.
So it's like a month, or maybe 2, after release of the Bus Simulator 18. And I can see you're still coming back to the game. I guess you really enjoy it.
I love it.
I mean,
can't get enough of it.
Some people were concerned about the game. Some already left the game because they said there's not too much content in it. I kinda agree that if you finish the run once or twice, there is not much else to do if you like completed all the Easter eggs and stuff. But on the other hand, OMSI is the same thing, your truck is the same thing, you just drive over and over and over again. And if you enjoy the game, like I do, or perhaps Jimmy does, then you'll enjoy the game as well.
Exactly. And 2 things that I want to cover about the game that I think should be done. There should be an end screen, like a cutscene where you finish completing all the objectives, and then it gives you the option to continue to grow your enterprise. But I think there should be an ending, an end screen.
Yeah, that would be cool to see, like you win or you restored the city order.
You restored the city. Congratulations! The mayor will get to cut the cord of your new business, make it official, stuff like that.
Yeah, it doesn't even have to be like a movie. It could be just a dialogue that at least says
something
that you finished.
Nah, I would like a cutscene. I mean, I am the old school type gamer who would like to see a cutscene from all the achievements that I completed. So dialogue is not exactly enough for me.
Yeah, but it still would be better than nothing, to be honest.
Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely. And second, they have to do something about this anti-aliasing thing. Even if I turn it on or off, even if I do it before I start a tour, the anti-aliasing doesn't seem to be kicking in for some reason, and it's all jaggy.
Well, the thing is that it could be an engine problem, Unreal. I don't know how other games.
It's crazy.
compare.
I've tried everything. I've tried going into display control panel for NVIDIA, and I tried turning it off there, and turning on the default anti-aliasing that that app has. Nothing seems to work. Any time that I start a mission, anti-aliasing just does not want to smooth out the jaggies for some reason. It's incredible. I've tried everything.
Oh, you're so close to me. I thought that you're more far behind.
Oh, sorry. I'll back up.
Nah, don't worry. At least I don't have to wait for longer.
Okay.
Oh yeah, gigantic
Thanks for being
porthole.
so punctual. Bye.
The weather is just lovely.
Just one more workday, and I'm off.
And I would like to cover a few more Easter eggs if you can. Next time we get together in about a couple of weeks when you come back.
That's no problem.
I mean, in our previous video, we did manage to get to see the goat and the alien. Was it the alien
There's no
section?
alien.
Well, it looked like Area 51 or
Oh
something.
yeah, that thing. Yeah.
That part. That's what I meant.
Did you catch the concert last night at the old
So we got that achievement as well,
Just sleep.
And as well, I believe.
and
I
the
showed
chapel.
you.
Yeah.
Chapel,
The
and
chapel
then
where-
one more in the rural area. The what's it called? In agriculture zone.
Really?
Yeah, there was one close to the windmill, like the power plant.
I don't remember that one. For some reason, was there any kind of?
But I'm pretty sure that I went there and failed drift. I know that someone pointed out in the chat. So I remember going there with you during
Okay.
the live stream.
Right. Okay, so traffic is finally moving, and we have another passenger that's listening to loud music.
Well, my passengers are well behaved. Although I don't know
Wait a
if they
second.
all own a ticket, which I should check them. Why not? I have some time.
Oh, there he is. He's all the way in the back.
Sorry. I'll
I
turn
couldn't
it
even
down.
see him through my rear view mirror.
Oh,
Actually, let's
there you go.
check for tickets while we're at it.
Well, my passengers are well behaved and even have all tickets.
Hold on. Here.
I found some
here you go.
garbage. Good. All 3 passengers of mine are doing good.
Well, except the garbage and being allowed.
Yeah.
So I've already talked about how I compare the beta to the final release after updates. But you've played the press release as well, like the beta
Right.
with the most bugs. The most bugged beta that I played was unfortunately the press release. Do you actually know some bug that you encountered before and is still in the game? Or like a thing that you hated about the press release itself?
Yeah, the anti-aliasing, I really
Well, yeah, except
need for them to fix that, and the glare on the rear lights.
You can turn it off in the menu.
Yeah, but even though you turn it off, sometimes you get in the game and it's still there.
Well, you have to do it every time you drive.
Yeah, that
Or, you
sucks.
know.
That sucks. What else? What else can I think of? Not much, actually. Everything else seems to be working well. Maybe they can get the FPS up on multiplayer. Optimize the frames. So we don't get too many frame drops when... Oh, I also lowered the AI, by the way. The AI traffic, I put it to medium instead of high.
Yeah, that's a wise move, because online there's too much traffic sometimes.
Yeah, it helps with the frame rate.
Well, my frame rate is okay, but like, I cannot say much with my 1080 Ti.
Yeah, you're not allowed to talk. You're not part of the average group. Actually, maybe you are. Maybe we're the ones that are...
Nah, 1080
with the old
Ti
cards.
is still like high end.
Yeah.
It might move with the release of the new Nvidia cards, the rumor.
Yeah, probably.
But still, it will take some time before the games for that cards will be released.
Right.
So the standard will move up a little bit, and then you just cannot force a customer to buy a new card like every 2 to 5 years. So the change will be just so slow. Like if you look at the consoles itself, they're just slowly evolving, and it's not like a big move every time.
Right.
So I'm meeting your AI bosses. It's good that you're not alone.
Alright, I had a handicap I had to let on board. That's why I'm lagging a bit more behind now.
I just had a girl that decided to stand indoors and like thought that everyone will move around her and like doors will close around her, and
right,
she could just stand there. But like that happens. Sometimes they are just a little bit naughty and decide to...
The traffic seems to be a lot better after the update.
Yeah, the last update bring up some AI changes as well.
Yeah.
With the license plates and other small improvements like performance again.
Now that we mention updates, do we know when the next one is going to be available?
Well, I know that they're working on like a hotfix, at least.
Okay. For what? For
one of the
frame
quests,
rates?
one of the quests which is bugged at the moment, which you cannot complete.
Right.
You have to have like 90% of your bus stops on a profitable route. That is now unfortunately not able to complete. That's just broken at the moment. It was stuck on like 84%. So I've talked with the developers about it, and they said that they will fix it as soon as possible. But as it's summer, still Live Studios had vacation before, and like it's summer, you cannot think about everyone being in work all day night.
Right.
So the development cycle is now a little bit slower than before release, because when there was the private testing with me and other beta testers, we had a conversation with developers being there all day till night, to like even close to 11-12 p.m. then going home.
Wow.
And again at 8 or 7 a.m. they started a new day working. So like after that you cannot want to be them at work all day nights when it's summer. They have families all.
That's right.
They have to see them, like the kids need to play with them, etc. So the development of these fixes during summer is going to be a bit slower, but
absolutely
eventually they will release it, and I hope it will be soon. And also I believe in the next update it will be like maybe a new feature, like we got the license plates. maybe a little bit of another performance tweaking.
Nice.
Only time will tell.
Looking forward to it. I was looking at the Fishing Barents Sea. They just released a new update. It's called Lines and Nets DLC. These guys were working 24/7, day and night, all weekend long too as well.
Yeah.
For the past 2 months just to get this DLC rolling in the summertime as well. So they didn't get to see their families. It was funny. I saw their development video, and they were just going crazy making sure that it's going to be out on time. I haven't played it though. I have to get back into that game. The only reason I'm really avoiding that game is because I know that after the release, the official release, the saves completely got abolished. So I had all my ships unlocked, and now I have to do everything all over again. So I'm not exactly in the mood of doing that again, because it took me something like 45 hours just to get all the ships unlocked.
Oh wow. I actually never played the game, so I
yeah,
don't really
it's a fun game. It's a really fun game. It's hard to master.
How was your vacation in sunny Springs?
Easy to play, hard to master.
Sightseeing,
Yeah.
shopping.
I can imagine.
Especially when you're trawling. When you get to trawling, yeah, you could really use a tutorial video from Astragon or Miss Games.
Well, Astragon is like on another level now, because after
absolutely.
They released the Fishing Barents Sea, now they released this, Bus Simulator.
And Construction Simulator 2 that's coming out soon.
Construction Simulator 2 is coming soon. Also, there will be Truck Simulation 19 for Android and iOS, which is in closed beta testing now.
It's true. They got on board with a community so hard these past 2 years that it's incredible how far out their hands opened, like big hugs to the public, and they're just embracing everything about simulation games, and they're completely doing it along with the community's help, and that's amazing. I think that's incredible.
And that's not even it, because there will be Police Simulator released soon.
Yeah, Police Simulator 18, I think.
And also the Firefighter Simulator, which is in works. There is a demo on Steam right now, and basically you can look at the fire truck in Unreal Engine 4, and it just looks so gorgeous.
Yeah, it's in the garage, and you can open the doors, you can flash the lights, you can do all the sirens that are available. It's really cool. I did that demo. It's called a tech demo, I think.
Yeah, but it just looks so amazing.
It's incredible.
So I actually can't wait for all the games from them.
Same here.
Even though some players have bad reputation for Astragon, since earlier they released some simulators that weren't up to the par. I would say that they thought more of a quantity over quality, but they changed everything drastically. And
absolutely, yeah. They did a 180-degree turn. They said, "Screw this! We're actually going to start making great games and getting the community on board with us."
Yeah,
and that's amazing.
They just listen to us. They just listen to community, what we want basically.
Yeah,
and they just did it, which is amazing.
Another great team that did that is TML Studios as well for Fernbus.
Yeah. The bus is releasing.
Yep. Sometime next year, I think.
Yeah, and then they have the
Fuerteventura DLC, and there's
well, that's not
bus management DLC coming out where you can take your bus and manage a football team.
Oh wow!
Yeah, that's gonna be incredible.
But
that's the one I'm looking forward to the most right now.
But isn't the Fuerteventura a standalone game rather than DLC?
I don't think so. I'm not sure. I don't want to put my hand in the fire, but I don't know how it's going to work. I think it is a standalone game, but the bus management, I think, is part of the...
Oh yeah, maybe they bring the management to like Fernbus as well,
Yeah,
because they have it in the Fuerteventura. Well, we'll see
But
when they
everything-
release it though.
exactly. Everything is hush hush, and I'm glad they're doing it this way. And I'm looking forward to anything that comes out in the near future from these guys because they're amazing.
I never thought Hans would come back to the family.
What else? There are other simulation developers like UIG. They were the ones that did the airport simulator, if I remember correctly, a long time ago, and now some other development company took over. They did an awful job. That game was so broken. But I had
I've never
completed
played it.
Airport Simulator 2014 back in the day, and that's my most viewed video actually. And it was horrible. For me to complete that game, I had to save the game every 5 minutes. Every 5 minutes. That's how broken it was.
Wow.
So hopefully some more simulation developers can get into the groove of dealing with the community and actually being able to serve what the community wants, or at least
Is this even the
to ask what they would like and see what they could put, you know? Just be a little more communicative.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, you do get early access games. During that early access time, you could have maybe a team of developers actually communicating in your Steam discussion page
Yeah.
and relaying messages or seeing how far the project is coming along. I mean, you are in early access, right? And if you want your community to help you out, what's the best way than actually being able to
Hey there.
reply on their queries, questions, and
Yeah.
whatever problems, issues they're having with the game.
The time with the
My opinion on this, which is quite unpopular, is that
Have a good one.
unfortunately most of the early access games are just released to grab cash. And unfortunately I've seen some projects just go down,
Yep.
and I think that it's not a guarantee of developers actually listening to community, which is a bad thing. So then I appreciate
Yeah, most of them
more.
most of them are cash grabs. I mean, you can
I was
tell.
thinking about the new superhero
Yeah,
blockbuster
I
that just
appreciate
came
games
out.
where
Yeah,
developers listen to community and just update it and work.
Like,
work hard.
look what Astragon did. They got on Discord. They started talking on Steam discussion page, saying what's happening, when the game will be ready, what the bugs are. They're aware of the bugs. I mean, Discord was on fire for like
Yeah.
even before release of the game.
And also on the Steam discussions, first it was designed just for the community manager to reply there. But after some time, actually some of the producers got on as well and replied to
Yep.
almost everything that they could reply to, which was amazing to
That's
see.
amazing. That is amazing. I mean, Steam discussion has become a critical part of the way games are being developed now.
Yeah. Also, when we were talking about games, what do you think about Flashing Lights? A game that's released some time ago?
Look, I think for the price, it's a good price for early access, and it's one developer, so he gave us maybe the pinky of two full hands, and I'm sure that from a pinky, this game is going to become two full hands one day.
I haven't actually...
So we just have
Yeah, go on.
very, very small taste of what the game can become and will become eventually. But so far, so good. So far, so good.
I'd never.
I haven't
He is
actually-
trying hard.
And Hans were related.
Sorry, go ahead.
I haven't actually played it yet. I got some offers to try it with my friend.
Yeah.
Like, I've just refused for now because I have a lot of work. And I've actually never gotten into it. I've heard some bad things about it.
Yeah.
I've heard...
In the beginning, it was horrendous.
I've heard some bad things about the publisher of the game,
Mhm.
the Excalibur. I've heard a rumor
Excalibur,
that
yeah.
they actually rushed the game. I don't know what's true about it, so I don't want to
Oh yeah, for sure.
say that
I
that's
mean,
true.
it doesn't feel like a full game at all. When it first released, it wasn't even a pinky. It was not even the nail of the pinky. But slowly but surely now you can get in multiplayer and you can actually co-op with players and have police chases. Still a lot of work to do. There's still so much more content I think they should add, but look, it's like the game On the Road. I don't know if you know that one.
I've just seen some pictures of it
from
heard about
Toxtronics. Yeah, I've played a lot of videos for that game. I'm a full supporter of that game, and I can tell you that it was the same like for Flashing Lights. On the Road was just a simple, very, very bugged out game, but eventually it's turning out into something decent with good frame rates, and I don't know how much Unity can handle. As far as I'm concerned, I think they could do better because I'm still getting frame drops, but the game is developing nicely, and hopefully Toxtronics is going to make it into a fantastic game. I mean, the management of that game so far is incredible. Like, you could get in and out of the truck, for one, something you can't do on ETS2 or American Truck Simulator. You could walk around, yeah, you could do jobs. There's good management. You pick up your products and take it to where they're supposed to go. It's cool. I like where it's going. You can hire workers. Look at that. We're almost at the end of our route, and I had to run a red light.
Wow. Wow.
I had a perfect score. I had a perfect score.
That hurts.
It does, it does. But no worries. All about having fun and not being a perfectionist, I guess.
I love to see when the games just go right and it's just getting better and better and better.
Yeah.
I think that finally we reached the era of the games that actually have to be good again.
Exactly.
I would say like 5 or 6 years ago, no one cared too much about the content of the game.
And unlike Nintendo, who keeps their mouth shut until the game is released, at least these publishers and developers are actually reaching out to the community and giving us 70-80% of what we want.
Yeah.
So this is a change in games as well. So much time is going into listening to the community, getting things done as much as possible, and this is something that's never been seen or heard of before. Because games just came out and they said, this is what you get, bugs, no bugs, this is it. This is how it was 10 years ago. Now, it's a new age, new era, where the public is a big part of how the game is going to turn out.
Yeah, and also the developers actually communicating to each other, sharing some things, and just getting all the games better. It's amazing.
Right. And the more one game gets better, the more the other developers have to meet the standards of that game, because they say, like, we're going to do something similar along those lines, and they have to meet the quality of that previous game that came out from another company or another developer. So things just can only get better and better, as far as I'm concerned. And that's the way it should be.
Yeah, it should be all about fun in the games.
Exactly. Plus you have the hardware to be able to cope with the high demand of CPU usage and graphics and memory. So it's all coming along nicely, I think.
Yeah, with
and then you have
hardware, and it's easy to do something that was really hard to create 5 years ago.
Unless you're on console, then sorry, can't help you there. You'll just have to wait for the next iteration of PlayStation
to be fair,
or
even
Xbox.
consoles can get pretty good. Like if you look at
now they can. I mean, where were they 3 years ago?
Yeah,
They couldn't run 4K, and look at them now with the same iteration. They're running 4K now. So
they got a little bit updated. So
a little
to
bit
be fair,
upgrade.
it's not the same hardware. But if you
But
look,
I think we're gonna expect new consoles in 2019.
yeah, if you look even for example at Xbox 360, if you look at the first game and the last game that's been released, it's just a huge difference.
Huge. Agreed.
Everything is
Huge
just
difference.
about the developers knowing the hardware itself, what it's capable of,
Right.
and optimizing everything to run perfectly. Which is, I would say, much harder on PC than on consoles.
Exactly.
That's also a reason why the iOS is publicly known to be more stable than Android and more optimized.
Yeah.
Because you just
Yeah.
need one device to optimize it to, not like
That's right.
thousands and hundreds of thousands to do it.
The bad thing is about consoles is that they force the PC users to play with the graphics of the console.
Yeah, that's the only downside.
That sucks. That sucks. All right, so I'm gonna hit end,
I'm
and
gonna
let's see how we did,
end
guys.
as well. I'm in the garage, so I will just end it here. And I don't
All right,
think I
we got another achievement, Lucky 7. I don't know what that is. Oh, we got 5 stars, but oh yeah, with a little sliver.
Yeah,
because
me
of
too. I had
2 red lights. Oh, 2 red
wow.
lights.
I had a collision at the bus stop.
Right.
I clipped a little bit of a curb, and it just
Shame on
counted
you.
as a collision. So
Shame on you. And there we go, guys. The objective is complete. Thank you, Kostka, for helping me out
Well
here.
done.
So we have
You're
done
welcome.
Already got a new
exactly
mission
what
for you.
Paul
The
needed.
municipality has
So let's
recently
listen
been
to what
talking
she
the
has to
Chamber
say
of
for a
Commerce,
second.
and
Give me a
they've
second.
requested you to create routes along the city's ring and belt roads, which are very densely populated. They want to make major improvements to public transport along those roads to boost commerce for local businesses. There's a bonus if you can get that done in the coming weeks.
Perfect. So, from what I see here, the round and round objectives do involve having CNG buses, so and ace drivers on them as well.
yeah.
Is there anything you want to say about this new objective? Do we have any bugs here that we have to look out for in these missions?
Well, there was a bug with ace level drivers that they could level up even more, but that's been fixed, so that's okay. And also I would say you just have to look on the holiday event and the maintenance as well, because that might interfere
Make sure-
with it.
Make sure you don't have holiday or maintenance as part of your route,
Otherwise it just works normally in the loop mode, and
and you don't get the
everything just
objective done.
works.
Perfect. Thank you, Kostka. Guys, Kostka_CZ. Check him out on YouTube. Amazing channel. He covers everything about Bus Simulator. He is a super beta tester for Astrogon. He helps them out with Bus Simulator 18. And thank you so much for being on board with us again today. And have a great vacation, buddy. And have a great day as well.
Thank you. Thank you for inviting, and everyone who doesn't know Jimmy, even though that's impossible, there will be a link in the description in my video as well. So go check him out, leave a like, and say something nice to him in the comments as well.
Alright guys, thank you for joining us. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget, share, like, favorite, subscribe, do all those nice things. And we'll catch you on the next one. Bye bye.
Bye bye.